All right, man. What's good, y'all? Welcome back to another episode of Talk That Talk. It's your boy, man, it's your boy Reese, man.
It's your boy Big Faz, man.
And today we have two very, very special guests. Justice is in Miami. Well, did that sound like I said isn't? Justice is in Miami. Visiting Sully's family for the holidays, and so we decided why not bring on a power couple that do everything damn near. Nino and Nina, how y'all feeling, man?
I'm lit. I watch every episode, so I'm excited, but I appreciate that.
Yeah.
I'm excited. I literally watch
You watch every episode?
I do.
You gonna lie like that, bro? I live with you, bro.
You really watch every episode, or you
No,
watch like parts?
not, man. You don't lie. You don't watch every episode. You don't watch every episode, but
I don't know why, but I'm nervous. I feel like Fads isn't gonna hold back at all, and I don't know how I feel about that.
That's the podcast name stands for itself. Talk That Talk is no filter. We talk our shit and we do what we want. I do want to first. We're starting off with some fit checks real quick because I'm feeling myself a little bit today. Number one, because I got all like local brands on, and I'm gonna shout them out real quick.
Me too.
So obviously y'all see Mama University. Shout out to Justice. I got Act of Faith. Shout out to Ulysses and Yvette XO. This is Giovanni's Clothing. They're in LA, I believe, too. And then Boredom Kills. It's my nigga, man. So, yeah.
I actually just
Boohoo,
started
man.
working with them for the TTP gear.
Boredom?
Yeah.
Oh, with Brandon?
Yeah.
I actually
Crazy,
told Brandon I wanted some gear,
Yeah,
and he didn't hit me back.
Hey, man. It's time to get bigger and better, man.
Nah, he's definitely like a crazy.
I got
smart.
the all white Fazos on. I got some local brands on too. Christian Dior pants. Got the
fuck?
Christian Dior pants, Christian Dior sweater. You know what
Like,
I'm
it's
saying?
really crazy. You have a plain white hoodie with a Dior sticker, and that's it.
And you have a plain gray hoodie with.
But I'm saying this was
Whoa.
this was $10,000
No, it wasn't.
just for the
bro.
ticket
See,
of the
no,
hoodie.
No, it
Yeah,
wasn't
how much
something.
was it, though?
I think.
$850?
No, it was like just like around a band.
$850's around a band. God damn, man. All right, I know.
Y'all know I had to put on what my amazing girlfriend got me for Christmas. You know, the Essentials hoodie with the Essentials sweatpants, and I stole Faz's Yeezy foam runners that I bought him.
And
Or me and Nina bought him.
For Christmas?
Yeah, these are his Christmas presents.
Did you
Oh
even
my
get to wear them
gosh.
yet?
I wore them to the gym.
Okay. You good?
And it's crazy because literally I got Nino that sweatsuit, and he bought me the exact same one for Christmas too.
And y'all
And
didn't
we
know?
didn't even know. We didn't even know at all.
Swear.
So that's what I'm wearing, and my foam runners that Nino also got me.
And we also got
Show them your
Future and
Frenchie.
Sky.
Who's
And
that?
here's Sky.
So who's this and where does she come from? And
She is my daughter, but she has attachment issues, so I couldn't leave her at home. So
okay, cool.
She be crying a lot
Bro.
all the time. Oh my
Bro.
gosh.
at night when you sleep?
Yeah, she
No,
sleeps with
no,
us.
she sleeps amazingly.
No, let me tell you about the
No,
dog.
if me and her are
I
not.
live with them. Let me tell you about the dog because they're gonna gas this dog up like he's the best dog ever. This
She's
dog
a
does not
baby.
know where to shit and piss.
First
right?
of all, she's 3.5 months old.
I've walked 3.5 months. You would think the dog would learn how to shit and
Reese,
piss
you
somewhere.
have two Frenchies.
Somewhere,
Be
at
for
least
real.
at least a pad, right?
No, I'm gonna be honest. Like when they do get trained, like they will. Like she's gonna be Frenchies are really well trained dogs when they're trained. But she is 3.5 months. Like she's still learning. Like
Did
Nah,
you
okay.
professionally
But-
train them or
That's
did you
just
train
a
your dogs?
baby.
no, I train them. But do you does she get spanked?
Yes, we rub her nose in the pee and then go rub it in the pad and then we spank her and then
Yeah.
10 seconds later she
But
goes.
you guys live in an apartment too, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah,
But it
but
doesn't
see-
do anything. Like she'll sit there and pee right next to the pad right after she gets a smack.
But she
No,
also
no, no,
just
she don't pee on a pad.
First of all, wait.
Yesterday she peed in front of my office door, bro. Like it was on purpose. Like
No, they're
as
smart,
if like
bro.
No, she-
as if
no,
like
Faz
I would
always
open the door and
torturing her.
step in it.
Faz is always torturing her
No,
so
I
she
don't.
knows where to pee where
No, I
Faz is
don't.
gonna step in.
She
it.
don't even get next to me.
But she's still like a baby, so she's still getting used to shit.
When we
You're gonna
would
have
leave-
to getting used to her shitting and pissing for a while.
It's
When we
alright,
would
I'm not
leave,
gonna
we would
get
put
used
the
to it.
ring camera up in the house so we could watch what she was doing. Bro, I'm talking about she would piss here, shit here, shit here, cry, run onto the couch, look up to see if we were there, and just run around all through the house and just fucking screaming and crying.
You could also kennel train her. And you don't
Oh,
want to kennel train her?
Wait.
No.
Say,
Let's talk about
repeat
that one real quick.
Repeat that one more time.
Why don't you
The
want to kennel train
crate?
her?
The crate?
Yeah.
Oh.
I tried to put her in the crate the other day, and the way she was crying, like she howled.
Oh,
Like,
she's gonna cry.
Well, we gotta just let her cry. It's like a baby. You gotta let her cry.
What do you
Okay,
think
guys,
people do when they go to prison for the first
we
time?
just became parents. Like we're learning how to get into the group of things.
Do you have attachment issues or does she have attachment issues?
Both of them.
Exactly.
Gotcha.
Nah, she'll cry like crazy. It's gonna be like it's gonna be like 2 weeks of nights where you're just not sleeping, but it's gonna be worth it because when you open up that crate door and you're like, crate, she'll go right into there.
And you say sit and you say roll over and you say all that, they're gonna do that. But going into the next topic, man. I don't want to keep talking about these dogs. But
You don't like dogs, bro.
how did you two come about? You know what I'm saying? Like
Go all the way to the
I
beginning.
heard this is my version of the
She
story.
found me.
You got dubbed like for like 8 months.
Wait.
Am I wrong? Hold on. You got dubbed for like 8 months. She finally gave you a shot and you took that shot and you bounced with it.
First of all, she found me.
Okay.
You know she
You
did.
said, I was wrong.
Wait. You know she did one of the. I'm gonna like 3 of your pictures, then
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna like 3 of her pictures, and then she followed me.
Whoa, wait,
Wow.
don't be
And
too
then-
hyped.
followed her.
Don't be too hyped up.
And
Okay,
then-
so
and
no,
then
no,
you
no,
know
no,
that.
no,
Wait,
no,
you know
no,
what I
no,
did?
no.
You know what I did? You know
What it is?
that's- I think
What did you slide in with?
I ain't gonna lie, it was corny. It was so bad.
Okay,
You know
okay.
the little network marketing pitch.
Oh,
I think your
man.
profile is fire.
Oh.
Okay,
no.
so first off, the reason why I even followed him was because I was in the same network marketing business that these two were in,
Okay.
or are in still, and I ended up seeing both of them. So I was like, you know what, like they're killing it. Like, all right, let me follow them because that's what I was being taught. Like, I was new in the industry, so I was like, okay, let me follow them. I followed you because I wanted to see what you were doing because I wanted to
But
learn
why'd you
some
like
tips.
his pictures?
Hold on.
No.
Were they pictures like if you want to make this, or
No,
were they
I
like
don't even
pictures
post
of
like that on
yourself?
my. I don't
It
even
was-
post like that on my page.
Yeah.
So they were pictures like
They
of
were just
yourself.
regular me.
But that's what I was told. I was told to go on people's page and build relationships, build friendships. So that's what I was doing.
But you were building this relationship just a
a
little,
little bit
deeper.
different. A little bit different.
Okay. All right. So did you dub him for like 8 months?
My intention wasn't to get with him in the beginning. Like that
Okay.
wasn't what I wanted at first. Like I just wanted to be his friend. And he was applying a lot of pressure in the beginning, which is why I was like thrown back because like
Nah, it was so bad. I would literally have to text her because I'm like, first of all, she has 400K on Instagram. I saw her TikTok. I'm like, you're not replying back to me for hours. There ain't no way you're just not on your phone. So I would literally text her on Instagram and be like, I know you're on your phone. So what's up?
see the
I
problem
swear to
is
you, like I would text her like, why are you like?
you didn't
For
give
what?
me enough chase. That was the problem. That was the issue. Is that
But if he didn't give you enough chase, how did you guys finally?
okay? So
How did he finally?
he was
capture
chasing
you?
me, and I was to the point where I was like, you know what? Like, I'm not a bad person. I have a great heart. So I was like, let me even just talk to him. Like, let's see what does
How
he
long?
want.
How long?
I would say from October till March Madness. So March.
What is
Like,
that?
that's
About
where I
6
was just-
months?
I was like a little
That's
if.
about
6 months.
I was a little if, like just not really replying. I was just kind of cool off of it. Like I was just like I was in my healing stage, so I had
Okay.
just gotten out of
She was in the
something.
healing stage and we was in the turning up stage.
Oh God.
Yeah, I was like really focused on me and stuff. But then I seen him at the March Madness thing, and I was like,
Okay, well
Okay.
let me ask you this. Okay, you being in the healing stage,
yeah,
cause I feel like a lot of people are in healing stages. You know, whether it's they just got a relationship or certain things like that. When you're dealing with the healing stage, how do you finally, like, you know what? Let me go back out there. Let me go try again. Because I know like you had an ex, and then you went to the healing stage, and then boom, you found the love of your life. Not Noah, my boy, right? So like, what was like that? Like, you know what? Like, let me go back into the game and see what basically I can find.
you know what's crazy is I was still hesitant on if I wanted to even like dip my toes in. Like I even told Nainoa like when he had asked me out, like I knew that it was right, but I was still at the point where like I had to like let go and be able to like let myself find it, because I couldn't, I didn't trust anyone. I didn't trust Nainoa. I didn't trust anyone. So I was just like, you know what? I can't keep holding this. Like I can't be cold-hearted. I gotta just let go. And then that's what I did. I was like, I'm gonna give this a chance. Like I even told Nainoa like I was gonna say no when he had asked me out. I was gonna say no.
How long
You
were
know
y'all?
what? You know what? Bro, we talked for almost a year before I asked her out.
And you were about to
I
say
flew.
no.
Remember, we were at the Chandler house.
Chandler fool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Flew her out. We spent 4th of July. She left like 2-3 days later. I asked her out at the airport. And she looked at me like this. Yeah. I didn't think she was gonna say yes.
What airline did you fly you out on?
I don't even know. I think it was
Never.
American.
Never.
I think it was
Okay.
American.
Spirit?
Okay.
What the heck? Oh my gosh.
Never.
There you go.
But I think what
So
what
wait,
helped,
but she was in the healing stage. What stage were you in?
I was turning up.
Okay,
I
you want to
was-
know what really like made me feel like, okay, I kind of want him, because when he started being a chase, well, when I started chasing him a little bit was when like after March Madness and after I had seen him in person and stuff, I kind of started feeling a type of way. Like I was like, okay, like I actually know you, you're real, you know, because at first I only knew him off of social media, and then I ended up seeing a video that you guys posted. I think CEO had posted it, and it was like everyone on this boat or whatever. And then who was live? I think it was Mayo or it was Fats. One of you guys were live, and there was
No, you know what? You know
Cook's birthday.
that was Cook's birthday on the
Oh,
boat
that was
out
Cook's
here.
birthday?
Bro. No, I wasn't. No, that's crazy. Because that was when we pulled up on the jet skis, me, Raylene, all
Yes,
them.
yes,
Yeah.
yes.
And
That
I
shit.
saw all these
I could have
girls, and
sworn
I'm
you were
like,
the, what?
Hey.
Bro, no, she told me I had to cut off all the girls after I
That was
turned
before that.
21 in Hawaii, which was in May, but
Was
Cook's
in
birthday
May.
was before.
Yeah.
So the stage I was in was the turn up, the parties, the clubs,
Because the
and
problem was-
everything.
we had clarified what it was. We clarified like, okay, we're friends, you know, we're getting to know each other, but like we're doing us, you know. So when I saw that, I was like, wait, I don't like this. Like I don't want
So
to
you
do
kind of
this.
like wanted him for yourself only now.
Yeah, then that's when I kind of got a little selfish. So I was like, okay, I must like him. Like, why am I getting a little jealous? Like, I don't like this because I saw all these girls, and then I wasn't
Now-
feeling it. So
That makes sense though, because I started chasing Raylene, right? Like I met her, started chasing her like a little bit. Like she was like, I don't want to be in a relationship right now, whatever. I don't want to like talk to anybody right now. And she basically like once she like told me that, I was just like, it took everything out of me, but like I kind of flipped the script and I was like, okay, like, all right, you don't want to be anything serious or you don't want to talk to somebody. All right. And then like I stopped talking to her for like 2 days, and she lived with a roommate at that time, and she was telling her like, the only thing I'm thinking about is him, like what he's doing, like what is he doing, whatever, like he's not texting me, why isn't he texting me, whatever. And she was like, okay, since I'm doing that, like I must care about him a little bit. And then she ended up hitting me up the next day. I invited her to like Taco Tuesday at mine and Justice's apartment, and then literally that night she drove home. She texted me and was like, if you want, you can come over and stay the night or whatever.
the rest was history.
And I was like, shit. Went over there, and like I legit texted Justice the next day and was like, yo, I'm probably gonna come pick up some shit from the apartment. And
You're out.
Bro.
Just like that.
That's when you moved out of the house,
nigga,
right?
we moved in May 1st, and that night that she texted me was May 18th.
and you
so-
moved out.
I didn't like move out. I was still paying like
Wait,
But
hold
there's
on, bro.
not
Hold
a
on.
time.
Because
That
I
doesn't
remember because we were still
You
all
moved out
friends.
May 1st.
I didn't like move out. Like I was just staying the night at her crib, and I just didn't really leave. And like she had work, and like I woke up, she's not there, and I'm like, oh shit. She trusts me enough to like just be at her crib. Like,
Wait,
just-
were you one of those guys that like
no,
used
she
their
would take
car?
them to her mom's to go and watch. Or
Were you one of the
from-
guys that like used their car when she went to work?
Fuck no, nigga, I got my own shit. But like, I was like, damn, like she must actually like me because I'm just here. Like, and so like I was doing that corny shit. Like, I went up and like I vacuumed her fans and like I was cleaning up the crib and shit. Like, just on some cool shit. Like I was just like, damn, I fuck with her. Like it's cool.
So she got you like cleaning?
nigga, no.
hey, I'm only saying that
Bro,
because
she
I'm only saying that because this guy right here.
Bro, do
Yo.
not start
what's
that.
the problem
I
with that?
just-
I'm confused.
I
What's
don't
the
say-
problem
There's
with
not
that?
a problem with it, but yo, she got him cleaning.
I've
everything.
always been
Bro,
clean.
it'll be the homies. We're chilling. We're smoking hookah. Out of nowhere.
Nah.
I like a
I
clean
was-
I'm like,
place.
yo, I'm
At the
like,
end of the
yo,
day-
why don't we just do what we leave? He
Bro, I just woke up today at 7 in the morning and cleaned the whole house. I just like to be clean.
Yeah.
You've never been like that.
Every
Vouch for me.
has my room
Vouch for
always
me.
been clean?
Vouch
When
for
we
me,
lived-
CEO.
I'm not gonna clean the whole house because it wasn't my house when we all lived together.
But your room.
My room was always clean though.
Cut the cap.
Spotless.
You know what though? I feel like that helps to build onto a healthy relationship because at the end of the day, we're partners. I'm not your mother. I'm not your maid. You can clean up sometimes. Not all. Like he doesn't have to do it all the time. He chooses
absolutely.
to.
Yeah,
he chooses
absolutely.
to.
I'm not the type of person where it's like the girl cleans, the guy goes to work and does all the work. Like
Exactly.
I was not raised in that type of shit. So I know like there's a lot of people that are raised like the girl isn't, or the lady of the house is the one that stays home. She cleans while the guy's at work and he comes home and he has a plate on the fucking table. I was not raised in that culture or like, and so me and Raylene have the same job. And so it's not like, hey, all right, I'm gonna go and I'm gonna go in my room, I'm gonna record some music, and when I come out I expect a plate. Nah, fuck that. I'm a 50-50 relationship type of guy. Like
Yeah, facts.
I'm gonna clean up sometimes, you're gonna clean up sometimes, and there's gonna be those times where I clean up after you, and there's gonna be them times where you clean up after me. But I feel like that's just how a relationship goes.
Okay, you said 50-50 type. All right, let's talk about this 50-50.
Oh yeah, let's get into it.
50. Would you say your guys' relationship is 50-50?
100%.
Okay, and now do you guys think that 50-50 is how do I want to say it, is everything, or do you feel like whatever the man can't handle, the woman comes with the percentage to fill up that 50? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I
And
agree
vice
with that.
versa.
Yeah, exactly.
and vice versa as well.
Yeah.
Vice versa. So what's y'all definition of 50-50? I'm gonna ask. Let's go with Naya first. So we can see.
He was not. Hey.
Oh wait, he wants to get me in trouble, but no.
Oh, we
I mean,
can do Nita
no,
first.
I'll go
Okay.
first. The way I saw my dad with my mom, he didn't really ever have her pay for no food, like no groceries. He didn't really have her pay for like all her extra stuff, her makeup stuff, whatever, her cosmetics, whatever. I never seen him be like, okay, give me money for that. But I did see where, sometimes in financial situations, we're not all, millionaires here yet, right?
Yeah.
But, where if we went on a trip, he would be like, all right, we're going to get this hotel, I can pay for most of it. Can you help me with this? Or can you help with gas? Or can you help with whatever? Or I'll pay for the flights and the hotels and you get the rest. So I kind of feel like that's how our relationship is where I'll pay, I'm not every single time because she is taking me to Miami this coming up week.
Oh.
But yeah, big girl status.
Yeah.
That's his Christmas
It's my
gift.
Christmas
It was his
gift.
Christmas
But
gift.
most of the time it's, we'll go half on our flights because right now, we're not rich. Like, yes, we make great money, amazing money, but it's like, I've been told her, when we get to a certain financial point in our life here in the next year, half or whatever, you're not going to have to pay for nothing, right? It's temporarily where, we got to make sacrifice to go 50-50, or there's times where she just, here, take my card, pay for this.
I mean, it'll get to the point where like you guys are like, it'll get to the point where you guys are like, and it's not like you guys aren't comfortable enough with each other. Like, obviously you trust him with everything that you have. You trust her with everything, I hope. But like
Whoa.
it'll get to the point.
Why was his part I hope and not mine?
No, I'm saying like I hope like but it'll get to the point where it doesn't seem like I'm gonna pay for this shit, babe. Like me and Raylene, we share bank accounts. Like we share our bank account, and like so, and not everybody like believes
It's
in that
crazy.
shit.
We just talked about that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
not everybody
just
believes in
about
that, but
to ask
it's
y'all.
gonna get to the point where legit like your money is her money is your money. So you guys aren't gonna even have that thought in your head like, damn, like she's spending for this or he's spending for this.
I don't think it's ever been like that.
Yeah.
Really, like, so even for like last week, week and a half ago, it was her birthday. We did a whole big trip. I paid for a lot of it, and then even on her birthday, she was like, we went horseback. She's like, I got the horseback riding, and I wasn't expecting that at all because it's like, it's her birthday. I was like, I'm gonna pay for it. She was like, nah, I got us.
At the end of the day, like we're both breadwinners, and like I would never put that past me that that he has to pay for everything. It just I don't even feel right when like he does that. Like I know it doesn't sit there and really ask me to. I just sit there and I offer and I do feel like that's something I enjoy that. I like making him happy too. I know how stressful it can be for a man to always have to cover everything. Truthfully, like deep down, I don't care what a man says, it could be stressful. Like
Thanks.
and it's the same thing with a woman. When a woman has to sit there and she has to clean and she has to cook and she has to do all of this stuff, it gets stressful. So I feel like that's what I see when I see 50-50, right? Like we are picking up on each other. You know, you can cook sometimes, but when you're not feeling it, I will. Or, you know, we'll take out. Or the same thing. Like, you know, at the end of the day, me and I know I've been dating for like a year and about 6 months. So it's like, when I got with him, I understood that we were both growing. You know, he was new in the entrepreneurship, like, you know, industry or journey or whatever. And like, I was in like my social media journey too. So it's like, at the end of the day, we're growing into each other. Like, we're getting to know each other, and we're going to become one, you know? Like, I know you and Raylene have been together for a good amount of time. Almost so, you know, you guys are more, like, joint now. Like, you guys move as one. And I feel like that's one thing that me and Inoa are doing, too, is learning how to move in, you know, as one. But that's what I think when I think of 50-50 is like picking up on each other. Like, I would treat my man because my man's treating me. And if my man's treating me good, because I've never had to sit here and, you know, question Inoa to see like, okay, do I trust him? Do I not trust him? I trust this man, you know, with my life. Like, literally, like, and I know it will put me before literally almost anything and anyone. So it's like, why wouldn't I sit there and I pick up and I help and I, you know, treat him just like he's doing the same thing with me?
Yeah, there's a lot of factors that play into like as one also. Like, me and Raylene were, I wouldn't necessarily say forced, but like it was more so like for the better for us to like come into one like faster, because obviously the girls,
I mean, it's more money, it's different things, you know. When bills add up, you guys are making a, you know, certain amount a month or whatever. It takes like a lot of weight off your shoulders, not knowing that you have to pay for whatever this and you have to pay for everything, and there's two of you guys, you know, making money doing what you guys do, and you guys are moving as one. And it's not like, okay, you pay this, I pay this, and now you're stressed about this, she's stressed about this, and now it's like, okay, we're both going to take care of it and we're good.
Now, I will say, when you guys said that you guys had that conversation recently, when you guys do decide to join bank accounts, I would say the number one tip I would like say to you guys is we would catch ourselves like, you got to trust that your significant other isn't going to put yourselves in like a hole, or like, why are you spending that money? Like, you don't need to be spending this, because when you get to that joint bank account, you guys, it's just a natural, I would say, natural thing to do, to be like, oh, well, shit, well, he's spending this, and like, we were supposed to spend that money on this, or she's spending this, we were supposed to spend our money on groceries or whatever. And so just trust that your significant other, the person that you are sharing the bank account with, is not going to
OD, basically.
Yeah, OD, and like just act immature with the money.
Yeah,
because
money is
way
like, we actually talked about.
That's what I'm saying. What was y'all solution? Not even solution, but answer to joint bank accounts.
So we were just talking about boundaries. Like, number one, I would still have my own and he would still have his own. We would just have one together. So like any investments, because me and Inoa, we go into investments together. We do social media together. So things that we get from social media, when we start building our YouTube a little bit more and we start getting, you know, more consistent income and stuff, that will go into our joint account, you know, because I make money, you know, individually. He makes money individually. So that would stay, you know, to each owns, you know, bank accounts. But like, there's different boundaries. So like I said, either that or just our investments that we kind of get into together.
No, that makes sense. I agree. Yeah, I agree on that. I also think, like, as a guy, and correct me if I'm wrong, both of y'all in relationships, healthy relationships, right? I feel like even saving money, when you're in a relationship, I feel like you start to get a little bit more humble.
Bro.
Right,
a lot more.
Because even before your relationship, I heard stories about you, boy. Right?
What the fuck is that supposed to mean?
I heard you was a wild boy. You was turning out. You was, you know, and you know, I know you. So what I'm saying is, like,
it's getting a little hot.
when you guys had gotten to your relationships, right? Do you guys feel like obviously you stopped going out, you stopped spending money on stupid shit?
Bro.
And it's just like, you feel like that helped you grow as a man?
You know, like, no matter how much people that are single want to tear it down, it's like every single person has that thought in their head, like every once in a while, like, damn, I wish I had a girlfriend. Damn, I wish I had a boyfriend. Like, a lot of the people out at the clubs right now aren't going out to just have fun. They're going out to try and find a girl to go and smash that night. A girl is like trying to find a guy to go home with that night. And so I feel like when I got in a relationship, I mean, even before that, like, I wasn't the type to just like go wild out and get drunk every night and just do a bunch of wild shit. Like, I like legit am a homebody. I don't really like going out. And so when I did get with Raylene, like, it was different because she was single. So she was having to get used to, like, my homebody. Like, when she would be like, hey, you want to go out? Like, or let's go have a couple drinks. Like, I don't drink. So it's like, okay, if we go out and have a couple drinks, you're going to be the only one drinking. And so she wouldn't, like, see any fun in that. And so I legit have turned Raylene into a homebody to where, like, people ask us to go out and we'll both look at each other like, we're not going to enjoy it.
Yeah.
And so I feel like humbleness, like, I wouldn't even use that as the word. I would just say we legit don't have to give ourselves to anybody else. Like, we know each other. We're comfortable around each other. Like, I legit can sit in a room with Raylene for a whole month and, like, not get bored because we're so much alike.
So many activities.
We're so much alike, like, to where we can fuck around with each other. We can joke around. Like, when we argue, like, we're past the argument in a couple hours, like, if anything, if that long. So
I ain't gonna lie. I was a city boy.
As soon as you get in that car out of this podcast.
Nah, I'm just kidding. Nah, it was I understand that, like, yeah, I partied a lot. You know, I went to the clubs a lot. I did a lot of that stuff, and I realized that I had super high expectations when it came to a girl. So, you know, I'm not hating on nobody who goes to the clubs, but 99% of the time that, you know, that I've experienced that, a lot of the times the girls that be in the clubs are the girls that I really didn't want. Like, you know, like you guys said, they were one night stands, or they were, you know, they were just there for attention, or just trying to be, you know, in the mix of everything. And so my mom always told me was like, you're going to find the girl and she's going to play hard. And I always told my mom, like, nah, I'm him. Like, no girl will ever be able to play hard with me. And then she came around, and it was like, that's when I got humbled, because she's a homebody. So when I would be like, let's go do this, she'd be like, nah, I'm okay. I'm like, well, all right, fuck it. I guess I'm okay too. And then Fads would be like, yo, bro, like, let's go do this, or not to the club. But Fads would be like, yo, you want to come here? It's about to be me, so. We're going to do this, we're going to do that. I'd be like, Nina, you want to go? She'd be like, nah, I'm all right. I'd be like, I'm all right, Fads. Yeah, so it's not that it was a humbling, but it was more so that I was like, once you find somebody that you enjoy and you love and you cherish, I don't personally feel like I need to go out to the club. Like, we go to the club, we have fun. She goes to the club with her friends. I can go to the club with my friends if we want. But it's like, now when I go, I feel like I'm just sitting there and getting drunk, or not even getting drunk, but I'm just standing there and
but it's also like other people trying to put you in positions just because they know you, like, are taken. Like, a lot of, like, people only want what they can't have, or what it's harder to have. So, like, these girls, when they see guys come to the club and they know that guy has a girlfriend, the girls will just be like, oh, what the fuck? I like drama. So
yeah,
and vice versa.
They're gonna try everything they can.
I know a guy's mindset. It's like, there's niggas that just, yo, that guy has a girlfriend, or that girl has a boyfriend, and she's at the club right now without him. Oh, okay.
Like, oh, they're fighting, or they're on a break. Oh, she wants, you know, or whatever it is.
But you know what? Like, me and Noah have been to the club without each other, and that's the thing, though. I don't really go out. Like, I grew up in a small hometown where, like, I barely was doing anything. Like, and Noah introduced me to a lot, and I think that's another reason why, like, you know, I kind of even attracted to him more, was because he taught me a lot about life that I kind of just didn't know, or I really, you know, I grew up in a small hometown, so there wasn't a lot to do. Like, I didn't go anywhere. Like, I was always home, you know, so even just being out gave me, like, the new experience, the new type of, like, lifestyle and stuff like that I did appreciate. But I don't know. I just don't, like, I feel like it just always lowers my energy when I'm always going out and stuff.
Well, you just gotta go. This is how I start seeing it now. If I go out, it gotta be with the right people.
Facts.
So, you know how, okay, we went out the other day, right? And it was great vibes. It was, you know, the right people at the end of the day. And it wasn't like, oh, this person's doing too much, or this person this, or this person that.
Like, no,
right?
I get that.
They got all the shorties in the section. Now it's like, if not Noah, you know, wasn't with you, it would make him feel uncomfortable, because it's like, well, why are all the shorties in the section? You know, they, like, me as a homie, I know I have to respect his boundaries, and I understand that. So I feel like a lot of homies, you know, if they don't respect their friend's relationship, they'll bring their friend around certain things like that.
And then that makes the girlfriend, like
Not like
you.
not like the friend.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
they're putting
That's so
themselves in
true.
that situation. And because, bro, just I've had to cut off a lot of dudes, like a lot of guy friends, just because they'll try and like put me in positions, or they'll like just be making their little comments like here and there, and I'm like, bro, I don't think you understand. Like, man, I got 2 daughters, I got a whole girlfriend, like,
man and a girl.
like, bro,
You are not worth it.
I'm not worried about shit. Like, I'm
Yeah.
comfortable where I'm at. Like, I'm where I wanted to be. Like, I'm making money with my girlfriend. Like, our daughters have the lifestyle that they
Girlfriend?
want to have. Yeah. Oh. This episode is actually going on after.
yeah.
Well, do you want to flip the subject like that?
I was saying, you know, girlfriend or
Nah, but what I was saying, we'll get into that subject. We'll get into that subject. But like I said, like I'm where I wanted to be. Like, am I satisfied with where we are? Fuck no. Like, I want to be making way more money with her. I want to be, but like, when I say I don't need anybody else outside of my little pack of 4, I don't.
Nah,
no, that's facts. And people will try to not even like persuade you on like a good time out, or like, why would you let one night or even like one vacation or whatever fuck up something that you can have for so much longer?
Yeah.
Like, you know, I don't understand certain things like that.
it's like it's like my fault. You go ahead. You go.
I was just gonna say, when you know what you have and you value what you have, it's like it wouldn't even be a second thought to do that. But go ahead.
It's like you dream to have a family or a girlfriend or a husband, and then it's like you go out. This kind of how I think of it. Like, I'm gonna go out. I can go have, you know, girls in the club, but why would I ruin for a one night stand, ruin a lifetime of a
Oh,
relationship?
100%.
So I really think
100%.
like it's really just not genuinely worth it. Like, we make money together. She said we do investments together. To go out there and ruin everything that we've built the last, you know, year and a half. Don't mind Sky, but
you're
the
good.
last year and a half to just ruin everything. You know,
Yeah.
it's just not worth it. So when I look at the club now and, you know, that type of scene, I look at it like, do I even really want to go at this point? Like, yes, we trust each other. We've never told each other no, like, or fought over it. Like, oh, you're gonna go to the club and then there's a fight. It's like, oh, if you want to go, you can go. Like, that's the trust that we have. But now it's to the point where it's just like, we would rather just not go.
Yeah, I feel that. I don't know if I know I told you, but I'm proposing tomorrow.
I
You
did tell her.
me.
Yeah, so
Aw.
this is actually going up. As you guys see this, we're gonna be engaged. You guys probably have already seen the photos. Everybody keeps asking me, like, are you nervous? I'm like, bro,
You're not
I think it's
nervous?
good that I'm not nervous. Like, I know where me and Raylene stand. Like, if I would have asked her on May 18th, the first day that I like slept with her, she would have said yes.
What made you so confident? Because you guys have only been together, what, like 3 years, you said?
Yeah.
Like, that's a short amount of time, quote unquote, for a relationship. What made you so confident right now to want to make her, you know, your fiance/wife?
Yeah, what was it about like right now was like, I'm doing
Like, I know right now this is why I want to do it right now. This is the moment.
First I had a conversation with my pops, well, step pops, and I asked him, like, how did you know when you were ready to propose to my mom? And he just told me, like, they shared everything at the time, and he said, like, their relationship was like the strongest it's ever been within the past, like, he proposed after like 2 years, and he was just like, within those 2 years, like, their relationship was like just getting stronger and stronger. And like, I just feel like me and Raylene are at a point where we've gotten past the like just petty arguments and petty shit. Like, we're turning into like young adults to where it's at the point where she can go do her shit, I can go do my shit. You know, like the little like butterfly stage where like you're texting every second that you're away from each other and shit. Like, it's gotten to the point where like I'll tell her like, hey, I'm gonna go do this or whatever, and like we trust each other, and we're not like, hey, where are you at? What are you doing? Who's all there? What's going on?
Yeah.
And bro, like, our daughters we're teaching them the ways, and I want to teach them like how a guy is supposed to treat them. And so when it comes to like me and Raylene, we have like understandings with like, we don't argue in front of the girls. We don't do a lot of shit in front of the girls. And I haven't even told them. I haven't even told them that I'm proposing to Raylene because number one, they'll probably ruin it. Number two, I'm proposing to them too. Like, I got 2 little rings
Yeah,
too
that's
for them.
You're making.
Oh, man. That's
And
so sad.
After I propose to her, I'm
Like,
gonna
happy
propose to
sad.
them.
Happy sad.
After I propose to her, I'll call them up and I'll get on another knee and I'll propose to them.
Sheesh.
Like, cause I'm proposing to 3 girls. Like, and
That's
it's
You're
so
proposing
like,
to be the
cute.
father in their life
And-
forever.
Bro, that's
mean-
I got so much respect
Nah,
for you,
for
bro.
real.
Like it's so crazy, bro. Like
it's so crazy
you're-
because everybody, like I said it on another podcast, but everybody says that, and like, I know it takes a lot from a man for a man to step up, essentially to raise kids that aren't blood theirs, but like I legit, and I'm not saying that just to say it, I legit forget sometimes like they're not my blood.
yeah.
I be Ileana looks like me.
She
Like,
does.
that
She
is
does.
facts,
That's
bro.
crazy.
It's
but
weird.
She does.
And it's weird. Me and Mila have the same beauty mark.
I have a question for you. When they get to that stage, because it's gonna come to a stage that you're not my dad stage. How do you feel like you'll take that?
I mean, he
mean-
been with him since when?
I
Yeah,
know,
I
but
gotta-
eventually, you know, it probably happens
Yeah.
with everybody. Like, how do you feel like you're gonna? Take
I don't know
that in?
how I can't answer that like truthfully until I'm in that position or if it were to ever happen. But I will say like I've never tried to take the role or like tell them like, hey, your biological father isn't your father, and like they know him. They like they know everything about him. They still see his family, and we don't keep them away from anything like that. Will I say like I am raising them? I'm raising them to be the ladies that I, look up to, and like I want them to understand like, okay, this was the man that taught me my ways. This was the man that taught me my street smarts. This was the man that taught me my book smarts. Like, there's a lot of things I do now that's gonna play a huge role into young adults that they're becoming, and I'm curious to see like the type of relationship that me and them have when they're older. I want them to be able to tell me shit. Now, do I want them to tell me everything about what they're doing with a guy? Fuck no. I don't want to know that shit. But me and Raylene have had multiple talks, and we still will have thousands of talks from now to when they're 18 that we don't hide shit from each other. We're going to be a family that sits down at the table for dinner and we talk about shit that's going on that day. And we talk about, hey, Dad, there's this boy that's messing with me, and I don't like that he's saying these things to me, and I'm going to go handle that shit. Like, it is what it is.
fact.
And you know
And
what's
I'm not going to
crazy?
tell them that I'm going to handle that shit. They're just going to be like, oh, he just came up missing. I'm kidding. Nah.
Yo,
Nah, but
the
nobody's
boy that
fucking
we
with
was
them.
talking about just had a black eye. I don't know.
I will legit take a bullet for any 3 of them girls. And so that's how I knew that I was ready to marry Raylene.
And it's crazy because like how you treat the girls are how they're gonna allow men in their future treat
Oh,
them.
100%.
Yeah, that has a big.
And our
factor
wedding's
on-
gonna be lit as fuck. Everyone's gonna be
Aw,
there.
I'm-
Raylene
I'm
deserves
there.
that.
Everyone's gonna be there.
for
Love it.
sure.
Yeah, everyone's gonna be. And I'm excited. I'm ready for her to say, "This is my fiance." When we meet
She's been
people.
waiting for so long. I remember having a
Oh,
girls talk, and she was just like telling us how like it was so special to her, and I'm just excited because you're making it beautiful for her, and this is like a precious moment, you know?
Yeah. I know she's never been treated like this, so you know what I'm saying.
Hey, that
Treat her
was
like
like that.
Yeah.
But okay, so let me ask. You just hit like 100K on TikTok.
Yeah.
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 All right.
We're like almost 150.
Yay.
Almost
Okay,
150.
Nina, you just hit 1 million on TikTok.
1.1.
1 How long ago
God
did
damn.
you start TikTok?
I started TikTok when we got together.
So
I started
October?
the day
No.
I started TikTok was the day I flew her out.
So in a year and a half, you gained 100,000 followers on TikTok.
Yeah, right now
God
exactly we're
damn.
at like 146 exactly.
How many you got? I mean, when did you start?
So I actually started during Musically. I don't know if you guys know
Oh
what
my
Musically is.
God, that's what.
Jersey did music.
That's what. What's the guest that?
The girl.
Melina?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She
Aw,
started on
yeah,
Musically too.
that was so cute.
So you was mouth singing stuff?
Yeah, like
Bro,
I
Nina,
was doing
bro,
all
I
the,
went to
like-
Nina's. You
That should be
bro, she's
corny
in
as
here
fuck.
like this, like.
I was doing the belly dance and all of that. I thought I was Shakira. No, literally, that's how I started. And like, but I wasn't really posting on Musically. Like, I had about 200K on Musically. I was posting my Musicallys on Instagram. That's how I have so many followers on Instagram because I was just posting my videos on Instagram. Don't ask me why. I wasn't like thinking straight. I was 13 at the time. I'm 20 now. So. That's when I had started, and then
You're 20?
social media just took a big toll on my mental health, And like, because I was so young, that people were finding out information on my family. Like, they were sitting here, because, you know, my family doesn't come from a lot, and they would sit here and throw that in my face, or they would, you know, make fun of the way that I looked. And at the time, like, I didn't even know what I was insecure about within myself, you know? So like, I kind of let back with social media for a few years, I'm not gonna lie, till like almost the end of high school. And then that's when I started getting back on it. I met Nainoa at around like 400K followers.
You know, damn, that's really crazy to hear, because social media can take a toll on a lot of people. And, you know, as much as people say, oh, I don't let the comments get to me, I don't let this get to me, bro, that shit gets to a lot of people. It's the reason as to why you move the way you move. Like, I'm gonna just bring this up real quick. I asked Reese, I was like, bro, do you reading the comments to like the podcast? He's like, I don't read that shit.
I don't read shit. Like, because I know how that should be. Like, I was always, when social media started, Justice started first. So I didn't understand it.
Would you read his comments?
And I had to, bro, because I was always.
I remember when he started.
I was always the mean ass dude on his social media, like, because he was like, bro, you gotta act a certain way, and I'm like, the fuck? No, I don't. I'm gonna act myself. Like, I'm gonna like, legit, anybody that would watch me on YouTube and see me outside of YouTube, they would say I act the same, and I really take pride in that, because it's hard to not change up in this social media industry. And I did like the ask me questions on my Instagram yesterday, right? And someone asked a question, I just answered it last night, and they were like, how do you like being a social media like persona? And I just said it's bittersweet. Like, I love it because I get to make money, like I get to pay my bills and more with just doing what I love, like making music and, you know, being in the presence of people. But it's also like, you have an eye on you at all times, and it's always like, there's gonna be that one person that's gonna be saying some shit. That's gonna be that one person that knows all your background, because they go on the government sites and they know everything about your upbringing. And so once you get, and I wouldn't even say anybody gets used to it. You don't get used to it, because there's always something new that they bring up. There's always something new that someone has to say. And so, like, literally the word is just bittersweet. Like, I love it, but I just don't like some of the stuff that comes with it. But it's also like, I signed up for this shit, so I'm not going to sit here and complain all day, every day.
You know what's crazy, though? Like, I kind of put, like, a positive attachment to the hate comments, because in a way, like, I realized when I was younger, like, I was getting hate comments because I was blowing up so fast. At the time, nobody really had social media, so, like, it was going crazy. And then, you know, even now, if I'm not getting hate comments, I'm like, what's going on? Like, I need to get more viral videos. Yep. Like, what's not, you know, because that's when you're more popping. At the end of the day, if you ain't got
that's
haters,
true.
You ain't popping.
I feel like the haters are the people that are new that are coming in.
Mm-hmm. I hate the word haters too. Like,
but you know, you can say that, but people are not.
People don't want to see other people win.
Yeah, bro.
Why do you think shit goes viral when people die, and there's obviously like Balenciaga scandal, and why are these people supporting this shit?
Or there's
like,
fake drama and stuff like that.
Yeah, because people like to. Bro, even within people in everyone's family, like, there's always that one person that loves to see the drama, that's always, like, the instigator, like, oh, you won't believe what this person just did. Yeah. And it's just, people like entertainment, and once they get bored of seeing your face doing the same shit all day, every day.
They're on to the new person,
yeah,
bro. And they're going to go hate on somebody else.
That's why I hate them Cheesemay fucking TikTok pages and shit. All you drama pages on TikTok and Instagram, come see me in person. Yeah, that's all I gotta say.
That's all you gotta say? Okay, so let me ask you, for social media, you started how long ago TikTok?
Well, it was Musically, so it like changed 13, from Musically to TikTok. So
I
was 13.
It was called. I think she just hit her head. Okay, so let me ask you this: if there was one or maybe even two things that you could tell somebody that's coming up, that's new to TikTok, that's new to social media, that really wants to blow up, what would it be?
I say it's being you, but like, and following trends, forget, like, you know, some people say like don't follow trends and stuff like that, but make it you, make everything you, and also stay consistent. I think that's the biggest thing, because some people, they don't see the instant gratification, and they're so quick to just, okay, this isn't for me. You know, at the end of the day, though, don't get it twisted. Like, it's either going to be good or it's not. If your videos aren't going viral, you're doing something wrong. Don't think, you know, don't get too ahead of yourself thinking, like, my videos are good, it's just the algorithm not pushing it. No, your videos aren't that good. You know, you got to fix and work on some things, and then you're going to get up there, you know, but also make it entertaining, because everyone's trying to be an influencer these days. Literally everyone. So if you're not sitting there and you're not putting your own little twist to your content and just interacting, you know, like I interact with my followers all the time, like, you know, like where I'm literally friends with some of them, you know, where I'm always going live and stuff and I'm talking to them because I genuinely enjoy that. So that's what I would say for someone that's that wants to be an influencer or is an upcoming influencer, is stay consistent, make it you, and interact. Like, I think those are the biggest things.
I think just making it you is crazy, because everyone tries to be somebody else. That's the craziest thing about social media nowadays, is they're trying to do something that they're not, like, it's not you, bro. It's like people blow up the most because they have a unique talent, because they're just being you, because they're literally doing what they would, like, on the average. Like, yo, Reese drops videos on YouTube, but like it's not like he's acting a certain way. He's just being him.
And you know what else too? It's like, how could you ever become irrelevant if people follow you for being you? People will always follow you because you're you. So it doesn't matter if you sat there and you started, you know, some type of different content, like you went from this content to this content, or you started doing something different, or you went to a different platform. People are still going to follow you because you're being you, you know? So that's why I say you're right, don't try to act like someone else. Don't try to, you know, follow whatever this person's doing, or, you know, copy their personality. Like, just be you. Facts.
And I feel like it starts to fuck with your mental health when you're not being just you, because now think of it, you got to keep up with that image. You got to keep doing this. And then when the cameras aren't on you, you're like, fuck, bro. Like, sometimes this is exhausting keeping up with what I got to do. And then when the camera's on, you know, like, bro, if it's going to be so much better for you to just go out there and create content that makes you happy. Like, you know, I have a conversation with a lot of influencers. Some influencers don't like the content that they put out, but they're like, damn, bro, my fans like it, and like I can't do anything else.
That's the worst part, because when you start off doing shit that you don't like to do and you just feel like other people are gonna like it, then you catch yourself 2 years later doing shit like, okay, I'm making tens of thousands of dollars, but this shit is not fun. Like, it does not feel like it just feels like a 9 to 5. Like, it doesn't feel like it's fun. And so you don't want to catch yourself doing shit that you're not naturally doing yourself. And so when I talk to influencers that are saying the same shit, it's sad, because it's like, well, shit, you're making all this money, but you're not having fun doing it. And so, like, you can make all the money in the world, but if you're not having fun doing it, it's going to get old.
Facts, bro.
That's true too. But I also say, like, when it comes to stuff like that, if I notice that people want to see something specific, I'll throw that, but I'll throw a little bit of a sprinkle of what I like.
Exactly.
So then eventually they're starting to get used to this, like, you know, person that I'm bringing in, and then it's like, okay, you're shifting into this type of content, or you're shifting into this because this is what I enjoy. You know, maybe not all the time, but it's like, you know, you're not always going to do what you like at the end of the day. Like, you have to realize that everything's going to get a little draining sometimes, but that's what I would say when it comes to, like, putting out content that you don't really like.
And then, okay, so you started a year and a half ago. You have like almost 150K. So what would you're kind of newer, you know, and so new day and age, you know, I know there's a lot of influencers that, you know, people that want to become influencers as of right now. They probably have like 500, whatever it is, 1,000. What did you do to have that jump in the very beginning? And what gave you that motivation to be like, you know what, I'm gonna fucking do this shit?
One social media that I wasn't doing was for the money. I wasn't doing social media at first for the money, because me and you obviously been in business for a while now, so we know what we have going on. I saw the income Nina was making off of having, you know, when we first got together, I think 500K, 600K followers, 400K, whatever which one it was, and I was like, you know, I have certain goals. I was like, look, she's making this amount of money. I was like, you know, I want to be able to grow social media at the pace that I want to do it, enjoy it, have fun with it, make it for us. I never have intertwined my outside businesses with our social medias, YouTube, TikTok, whatever. I made it just us. I made it to where basically if we change the name to it, we could change the name right now. It could be a couples page. And everyone would think it would be a couples page instead of just my page. You know, I post my own videos too, but I had goals to where I was like, you know what, I want to just slowly work at this and find the love for it. I don't want to just say I like it because she does it and makes her happy. I actually want to enjoy doing this. So I started seeing enjoyment from it the very first time I went viral.
No,
you're good.
It's also cool, like, having, like, your girlfriend, like, she's been in the social media game for a while, and so now you're able to, like, you guys don't see it as, like, okay, get in this video, we'll put it together, hopefully it goes viral, because couples go viral on TikTok. It's also cool because you can ask her questions. Like,
bro, you had no idea when we went, because we were doing, me and him, we used to do a lot of traveling together, a lot. I would screen record. I'd be like, I would make the TikTok, I would screen record it, send it to her. Is this good? No. Make another video, screen record it, send it to her. Is this good? No. Bro, I probably would send 15 different drafts until she would finally pick one. So, like, I personally didn't have to go through the obstacles of figuring out myself, right? There has been times where she's like, okay, I'm going to show you how to do this. If you don't want to pay attention, I'm not showing you again. And, you know, my hard head ass wouldn't pay attention. Now I would be like, fuck, now I got to figure this shit out after she just showed me. So, yeah, you know, I haven't really had to go through nothing dramatically like trial and error. Maybe that you and I know Cook probably definitely had to go through. So, you know, I'm grateful for that. But it's like, I definitely had a head start being, you know, with her and not having to go through the extra obstacles. And then, you know, of course she had a fan base. So it made it a lot, you know, it made it a lot easier. Her fans, oh, you're with your boyfriend now. They, you know, they became our fans now, you know. So it was a little bit easier. Don't get me wrong. It's still hard posting, being consistent every day, you know, editing videos.
And finding just other shit. Like, but TikTok is crazy. You could do a video, do a dancing video. The next day you could do the same dance video in a different outfit. And it'll go viral.
Yeah,
that's so
100%.
true.
And you could do the same one the next day in a different outfit, and it'll go viral.
Facts.
And so, what my secret to TikTok is, I just scroll my For You page. If I see a video and I see like it's got hella likes, hella views, and I enjoy the sound, and I'm like, okay, this will be funny.
Bro, I do the exact
I'll
same thing.
do the same shit,
I do the same thing.
and it'll just hit.
But you know what's crazy too? It's like TikTok has like a new thing where you could put like collections. It's like you could put different categories and stuff. So I have different categories. So like if I'm going on vacation, I have a category for vacations.
That's
if
lit.
I'm going, you know, back home, I have family. I have, you know, me and I. And basically, like you said, if I see a video, what I do, I save it, put it in that collection. Whenever we're looking for videos, boom, I go in that collection and we just.
So
Bro,
how
I've
many
seen your videos go viral,
Yeah.
and I could pull up my TikTok right now. I've seen your videos go viral. I literally copied them and just change a few words. I swear to you.
So how many videos do you guys film a day?
It really depends on the vibes. You know, I like to go based off of the vibes because people could feel that. And I feel like people, and like, that's the same thing with me, and I know it's like we even feel that. Like if we're on like a off day, like that's the thing though, is like we put our differences aside to like, okay, you know what, we're still gonna create content, we're still gonna do this because, you know, it's what we do. So it really just depends. Like if we're doing maybe like if I'm working on collaborations for the day, or if we're doing more dancing videos, or if we're maybe doing something funny or like a reaction video, it depends.
I the way I think about it is like, I make money off of social media, but I don't make a full-time income that I could live off of it yet, right? So obviously the other things that I do is my full-time income, but I have the understanding that she makes a very, you know, full-time income from it. So if anything, I will be like, you know what? In my head, I don't ever tell her this, but I'm like, I'm okay with not making videos, right? It's not my job yet. It's not my career. I didn't choose this,
But don't
right?
get it twisted, because he has gotten a lot of
No.
brand
No, I
deals.
have.
He has gotten a lot of brand deals, very consistent ones.
And it only gets better.
No, I know, but I like to make sure she gets her stuff done, because this is what she does. If she doesn't get this done, she doesn't make money. I understand that if I don't do it, I still make money, because I would start something else before social media. So I always like to prioritize what she has to do first, and then me. Or if I have an easy one, or if I have one, I'll do it. But I would probably say on average, we probably make 2 to 3 per page. So 5 or 6 a day.
Mm-hmm.
At least.
I still make money whether I make couples content or not. Don't
Yeah,
get it twisted
100%.
either.
Yeah,
Like, I
nah,
started by myself.
What you talking about? I
But-
still made that bread.
But
What you talking
I'm
about?
not gonna lie, being together has that's the type of content that I did start putting out more, and that's the type of content that people are used to seeing more. So if I ever was to sit there and shift off to just me by myself, it's gonna take a big shift, where it's gonna take time. But that's also where it ties into just having multiple social medias. Like I don't just make money off of TikTok, That's why for anybody who just wants to become an influencer, it's having different social media platforms where you're having deals coming through Instagram, Snapchat, TikTok, and now even YouTube, you know?
I feel, and you know,
I need to
going
get on
back
Snapchat.
Bro.
Yeah,
I heard
got on
it's
Snapchat
up and
way
they
back.
paying now.
They paying now.
It's crazy. I'm over here posting on Snapchat too. Man. I feel old as shit, man, posting on Snapchat. But I feel like, you know, just having a passion for whether it's social media, whether it's the business, whatever you do, it makes it so much better. Like, you know, like we do this podcast, and I'm gonna be honest with you guys, like we don't get nothing out of this podcast. We do this.
We don't make no money.
We don't
out
make
this.
no
I mean,
money out this
right
podcast.
now. Our
Yeah.
plan is to make money, of course, but like, yeah, we don't make.
We
nothing
do
right
this
now.
because we actually love to do this. It's
fun.
You know,
Talking.
it's talking is bringing conversations out there, exposure, whole bunch of things, and it's just like when you have that passion of doing whatever you want to do, you just got to go ahead and jump into it, whether or not it's hard or whether or not you know you can't do it each and every single day. You just got to stay back and be consistent each and every single day. Like, you know, if you're passionate about being an influencer and you got to drop videos 2-3 times a day until one of them blows up, then your name is going to get out there, then you got to go and do that. Because nowadays a lot of people just sit back and they're like, damn, I dropped 5 videos, it didn't go viral, boom, boom, boom. Well, you're not passionate about being an influencer because you dropped 5 videos and you're complaining about it not blowing up, when in reality you got influencers that drop 50, 100 videos and none of them could blow up. But when that one video hits, bro, that one video is going to hit, you know, and then it's gonna all the pain, I guess you could say, from the videos not hitting, you're gonna be like, damn, bro, it was really worth it. And I know what was that one video that was like, damn, bro, like this shit blew, and you didn't even think it would blow up.
I remember mine. You go first.
No,
My first one is I had just hit 10,000 followers on TikTok. I had flew from Houston to Colorado. We had did some business in Colorado, and I just made a TikTok. You were actually, you know, doing whatever we were doing. I went outside. I just made a TikTok, and I made it. I posted it. She actually said, "Don't post." I don't remember if she said don't post her or not, or she checked it or whatever. Right? I posted it. Few hours later, my phone just.
I remember that.
And I'm like, oh shit, it just hit 100K. That was my first 100K video. Oh shit, it's at 200K, 300K, 400K, 500K. And then it hit 1 million. And I was like, hit 1 million in a few hours. And I was like, yo, I can really do this. Like, I can do this. This is fun. Like, I want this adrenaline more. So, like, it made me get the drive to go make more videos with her, without her. You know, we weren't living together at the time. So, it was like, I didn't have a choice. I wanted to do this. I had to make the video. So, that was my first moment, like, oh shit, like, I can do this.
So correct me if I'm wrong. The videos that go viral the most, I don't know if it works for you guys, but the videos that go viral the most for mine are the videos, number one, that I don't think are going viral at all. And number two are the most natural ones, are the ones that I literally just do one takes and I'm not like, oh fuck, I just made an ugly facial expression right here, so let me redo this 10 more times. I legit will just record, post it up. And that
That's
shit
so
just,
true.
I don't even put captions. I just put hashtag FYP. That's it. And it hits.
No, that's facts. I feel like that. I feel the same way when we post our content, because there's ones where because I'm so big on like creating it over and over and over again.
Does
I'm a
Raylene
perfectionist.
does Raylene hit you with the just one more time, and then you do it again? Okay, one more time.
It's
This is
hard
the last
because-
one. This is the last one, I promise. And then there's another one.
No,
and then
I
there's
mean,
another one.
We don't film a lot of TikToks together. Like we have a recent Ray like TikTok page, and we posted one video, and it was like and it was and the girls, we put like titles over like the girls saying like let's go to grandma's, and we were like, oh, okay, yeah, and that was the first video we ever posted on that, and it hit like 4 million in like 24 hours.
That's crazy.
But we don't really film a lot of shit. And like Raylene, like, yeah, she's the type to like redo shit multiple times, but she wants it like perfect. But Raylene is just
At
Raylene.
the end
I don't
of the
fucking.
day, like, I'm gonna put out good work, you know. Like, if it's a 15-second video, I'm going to perfect that 15-second video because I know that it's 15 seconds to me. But whoever's watching that is gonna go based off of whether or not they follow me when they watch that 15-second video.
That's
so I'm
facts.
gonna make
That
it
is
as good as
facts.
possible
Yeah.
because there are thousands of people, millions of people trying to do what we're doing.
So
you
now,
know?
do you redo the videos most of the time because he's fucking up, or because you don't like
He's
what
fucking
you
up.
did?
Yeah,
It
I'm
depends.
there. I'm
It
there.
goes back
I'm there.
and forth.
If
He's
we're
fucking-
dancing,
Now, you know what? It's not supposed to be done like that.
I know you be in the crib when they're filming it.
No.
If we're just
Like, you looked at
dancing-
me and didn't even look like you cared. I'll be like,
Nah, no.
oh shit.
And then it gets to a point where
Where
she's
you don't
like,
even want to do it
no,
anymore.
no. I don't have a problem because of course I get
have a
irritated, but
choice,
it gets to a point where she goes, I'm done. I'm not doing this.
God.
I'm done. I'm not doing this. And then I'd be like, and then
sometimes.
I
where
go
I'm,
into
like,
the
so
room.
irritated.
I go into the room a few minutes later, like, babe, do you want to make that TikTok still? I said I'm done.
You want to know
I'm
what the
done.
problem is?
I'm
Noah
done.
is not a dancer, and I know has never done dancing. So if he's learning a dance and TikTok from me, I'm trying to teach him to dance, and he'll be like, no, just play it. And then he'll mess up again, and I'm like, okay, these are the moves. Here, practice with me. No, just play it. That's the problem. That's why I get frustrated. I'm like, you know what? No, I'm not doing this.
Okay, well, I definitely have learned a lot more about you guys just from this hour talk. But I do want to save like some more conversation for some future episodes with you guys. We want to bring you guys on more.
do it.
Thank you guys for coming on such a last minute notice. Also,
Of course.
but
Our
hopefully
family.
you guys got to learn a little bit about Nainoa and Anaisha, Nina, and their social media journey, and of course their other endeavors that they got
Yes,
going on.
sir. And if you don't already, please follow them. Nina, go ahead and put your TikTok and your IG.
Just go like this.
Just go like
Boom.
and then nine.
Nainoa, go like this.
Me.
Oh, at the same time?
Yeah, just nah. You can just do it.
Oh.
He's so
Nick,
slow.
Nick,
man.
Nick just popped it up right there.
My boy Nick gonna give me right.
Nah,
Yeah.
but I appreciate y'all, man. Thank y'all so much. I got this flight to catch in like 2 hours. Let's get it, baby. I'm out.
Yeah,
Boom.
bye.